Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. I'd like to say donate because they finally released my card to me, but something else is going on with it. You know, I'm done with Cash App. But I'm gonna need you guys. I'm gonna need funds to survive. It's not looking good. They've stolen a home. They've stolen assets. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Whether you know it or not, if they haven't stolen it and um, they couldn't get the house or the funds that they needed, they're about to set the house on fire. They're looking in any way possible to get the house if they don't want you to have it. So they plan on setting it on fire. This is a trait of the karmic, whether it be the karmic feminine or the karmic masculine. When they can't get something or they can't do anything with it, they set it on fire. They send some maintenance man, okay, to go in there and set things up so that the house goes ablaze. Whether it be a gas fire or electrical, which my home, it was an electrical fire. They did something with the electrical, but my kids were there and they were able to do it. I'm trying to get a hold of my daughter, Crystal. I'm hoping that she's okay. She hasn't answered her phone. She hasn't messaged me back. I'm hoping that they didn't murder my daughter. So, divine masculine, divine feminine. They're coming back with the waterworks. They're coming back, they're gonna cry and plead, but it's only to finish you off. It's only to finish off your finances. They're gonna come in with the waterworks or especially you, divine masculine. You know, you they know that it's easy to you've been easy to manipulate in the past, and I'm hoping that you've learned your lesson. This karmic that was sitting on your bike, your motorcycle, that was sending spells, death spells, he's been behind the whole thing. Him and your karmic feminine, behind everything negative that's been happening to you, whether it be putting you in fraudulent charges, they've been behind the whole thing. He comes in with a smile like, oh my God, I would never, like your muse. He was somebody who you really looked up to, and I understand that because I was taken by manipulation for many, many years, for over 35 years, um, where he was able to manipulate me. He used MK Ultra in order to marry me. Because when you can't even remember your name, come on, to me that's impossible. How do you forget to spell your name? How do you do that? Unless they were using mind control, they were using witchcraft. This is what they're doing to you. Hey Bryson, this is what they're doing to you. I need you to take control of yourself, man. Don't go back. Whatever you're doing, don't go back to them. They're gonna plead, I need money for this. He's never gonna give you whatever you lend him. He's gonna say, I need a car, or it'll never come back. The money that he needs money for something, don't give it to them. Don't. It's only to come back at you. He's using that money to destroy you, to destroy your finances, your business. If that was a business that you were both into, get the hell out of there. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Do not go back to these people. Now they're going to come try. You got to understand, every one of them were behind trying to keep your finances from you, trying to steal your finances, trying to put you in psych units, trying to put you in jail. Don't go back to these people. It doesn't matter if they want to come back and apologize. You don't need an apology. Move on. You don't need apology from these people. None of them. Not a one. Not even one. It doesn't matter. They're going to come up with every excuse but the right one. They want to tell you what everybody else did but not what they did, what they were involved in. Don't go back. I've been trying to tell you. I don't even know how many times I got to get on here to tell you. Without my cards, I don't have my cards. They've taken everything from me. They've taken my home, my pets. You know, everything to manipulate a situation, and now they want to come back and try to make you compromise. They want to make you compromise. They want to tell you they're going to blackmail you into something. You know what? Go ahead and blackmail. Go tell whatever stories and lies and deceit. Nobody believes you anymore. Nobody believes them. They know that they dragged them under. That now all the lies that they've been manipulated, now they have to go back on that. And if they've been lying, they're going to jail for that. And it's this man and this woman that's been putting all these lies out to get away with it. Stop. Divine feminine, divine masculine. There's no one to go back to. You gotta move forward. That's it. Don't lend nobody nothing. They're gonna come with soppy stories from Timbuktu. You understand me? They're gonna come back with all kind of soppy stories. Yo, can you lend me money for this? I need money for that. Can you do this for me? Can you? Not a one. Don't, because they're gonna manipulating you into going to jail. Okay? They're gonna take your business. They're gonna destroy you. This is all they want to do. So don't do business with nobody. They want to make a business proposition. Don't do it. You're not going into business with no one. No one, absolutely no one. They're sending even false people after you. They sent me a false divine masculine, like at least 5 of them already. This one came into me saying, oh, my mother said that I was going to meet someone with beautiful green eyes, and she was telling me that I had, I was to go out and enjoy go take a walk, and you're just gonna meet this person. Yeah, it's manipulation. Listen, if you don't know, when you meet your divine feminine, your divine masculine, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. All these manipulations that they keep, hi Ryan, all these manipulations that they're doing, don't believe them. Yeah, don't believe them. They're all going after you, but they still want to finish you off. They want to finish you off. They want to send you negative, they want you to be out of character. So they're gonna come in, first they're gonna come in and they say, oh, I want us to apologize for what I did. But in the end, it's gonna turn into an argument. This is what they wanna do. They just wanna pull you out of character. Don't even comment. Don't go back and forth with them. Don't do it. They're going to irritate you to a point where you want to come out of character. You want to be angry with them. Don't. It's just the narcissism in them, the psychopathic malevolence of evil that runs through their veins. There's nothing good about these people. None. My daughter, my husband, they both came against me. They took my grandchildren against me just to traffic them, man. This man has HIV, herpes. He has other known diseases, sexually transmitted diseases that he's been just transmitted to everyone. He doesn't care. These narcissists do not have emotions. If my daughter is willing to give up her children to sexual traffic them, and to let her father sedate her children so that she sedated her children, so that her father can sexually abuse them, these people are out of their minds. You don't understand. There's no love there. There's no compassion there. They want you to have mercy on when they gave you none. Don't have mercy with these people. Listen, they're gonna come with every fucking story in the book. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to warn you. You're not to do business with anyone. Don't lend nobody no money. You'll never get it back. You'll never get it back. And the money is going to be used to come against you. To get your own money. They're going to use your own funds to come against you. And they're going to report it because it's going to make it look like you went in business with this person to do some deed. They're going to take you to jail with them. They don't want to go alone. They want to take you with them. Divine masculine, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to warn you about this. Divine feminine, they know the heart that you have. They know how compassionate you are. They're working on that. That's what they're working on. They're on their last. There's no more for them to do. There's no more for them to do. So I'm just putting this message. It's a quick message just to let you know that they're back at their manipulation because they're at their end. They've sold a home out of under me. They've taken my assets, my land, and if they couldn't take it that way, they were going to burn it down. Anyway, this is what he's done. He's done it to many homes. You got to remember, they've married many people behind your back, divine feminine, divine masculine, and then they've stolen their assets. They murdered them, they cremated them, and they've stolen all their assets, and what they couldn't get rid of and they couldn't have tangible, in their hand, they burnt it down. This is what they're known for. This man pays everybody off to do his dirty work. So he'll send someone in that looks like an electrician, somebody in to do some housework, and what they're gonna do is they're just doing something in the house in order to set it on fire. And make it look like you, okay? Sorry. So whatever they're doing, they're trying to make things look like it was you in all forms. So, I mean, wherever you go, carry a camera because that's where you prove that you're at a place, not at a situation that they're involved in. Or they want to make it look like you burnt down the house where you were nowhere near the house. So me, I stay under cameras wherever I'm at. The church has cameras. I stay under the library has cameras. I stay through there. Throughout, when I'm on my journey and on my walk that I got to come back and forth, there's cameras throughout the streets. I know because I go through where ShopRite is. ShopRite has a camera. There's a camera in the street. There's the red light cameras, okay? So it's things like that. Don't let your car out because they'll put something in it. Don't let them go near your home or things like that. They want to place drugs there. They want to place a weapon there. They're still looking for a body. They have a body. They've hidden another co-worker. They murdered a co-worker and they've hidden the body. I believe that the FBI already have the body in hand, or they already know about the body. So, and if they don't, they're fucking ignorant as fuck. They've been following these people for years. They've been following them for years. They think that they just started tracking their phones and listening to their devices. Nah, it's been for years. So they have a lot of this information they already have. They haven't come in because they want to make sure they dot their I's and cross their T's where none of these people are going to escape their karma. None of it. So don't get involved with them in any form of fashion, not a bit. Don't let them in your home. Don't give them a ride because they're going to leave something in your car. They're going to leave something in your home that's going to incriminate you. This is what they want. They want to put their blame, whatever they've been going through, whatever they've done, they want to blame you. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So don't let them. Don't let them. There's something buried in the yard. I don't know if it's the front yard, the backyard. They buried something there. It could be the weapon that they used to murder this certain somebody from their. It's a co-worker that they worked with. They've manipulated my channel. I found out that my daughter, the whole time that I'm thinking it's a complete stranger that stole my Cash App card, not the card, but my Cash App account. It was my daughter, and she used my granddaughter's name. This is crazy. This is crazy, but they want to call you crazy. So here it is, right? They wanted to try to make me look crazy by going to one of their psych doctors. I said, nah, I don't trust none of yours because all you've been doing is manipulating the whole system, the law system, these crooked lawyers, these crooked judges, Wiener. He's been working with a lawyer called Wiener. He's the most crooked, corrupt lawyer you could ever think of. Trying to put, he wants to be your lawyer to incriminate you. He wants to be your lawyer so that he can take you down. Be careful who you choose because they even put, how do you call it, when they're advertisements on your phone with a law firm. They're doing that. They're putting law firm advertisements on your phones, on your devices, your TVs. They're sending these like commercials so that you pick this law firm. Meanwhile, they've been working with it, and the law firm has been working with them. So be very careful who you choose. Crooked judges that have been taking payouts for years, putting innocent people in jail, putting innocent people in psych units. Yeah, no. So this time I went through my doctor. She got a very a high credential psych doctor in order to evaluate me because I told her I wanted to make sure this is the top of the line because if not, they want to talk down and to be like, oh no, this doctor doesn't know what they're talking about. Nah, you guys just want to incriminate people. So be careful with that. I'm trying to get as much out as possible that to protect you. So don't let them in your home. Don't let them in your cars. Don't lend your car out. Don't lend them money because they have a small camera. They're recording you. They're videotaping you. They want to incriminate you. So if you feel like they're bringing up a conversation that you don't feel comfortable with, that you're like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? It's them trying to incriminate you in what they've done. So, and they have small cameras and mics, and they're wired. They want to record you as if you were involved in a situation, even though you're going to be like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, they still want to make it look like you know all about the situation that they've been doing, or the murders that they committed. They don't realize that they're going back for murders, like the past years that they've been murdering people and getting away with it. They're going down for that. They're not going to jail for 5 to 10. Nah, they're going for 20 to life. Multiple life imprisonments. They're never going to see the day of light again. My daughter, she murdered an officer. She murdered him from down here. She drove with him down to California, and within, I believe, like months, it was within a month or 1 to 3 months, the officer wound up there because she went back as a visit. And when she went back, she poisoned all his items, all his food, his condiments, whatever. So he wound up dead. He wound up dead. It's gonna look like he died of a heart attack or something like that, or some sort of a sickness. No, she was she was part of that. Okay, she was involved in that. They take payouts. They did life insurance policies. They poisoned them. They put them in these accidents, okay? Accidents. They already, like they did my nephew, where somebody who's been living there for years, you don't know that stop sign there? My nephew was just stopped on the, right like in front of where the stop sign is, and this truck just ran right out over him like he wasn't even there. It was all part of the plan. They have to make them, everything has to look like either a suicide, an accident, or some sort of a sickness, where the poison looks like a heart attack. When they put arsenic, thallium, it looks like a heart attack. So none of these hospitals are ever gonna, the hospitals are part of it. Everybody gets a payout. Everybody gets a pay. They did it to my mom, my stepdad, my nephew, my niece, Michelle. He murdered his only niece from his brother. He only had one, and he had her murdered. He murdered her with poison. But like I said, St. Joseph is, shoot, they're in it. They're going down, that whole hospital. That whole hospital is corrupt. That whole hospital is corrupt. All of them are involved in the hospital, taking down people, innocent people. They have to go down for them. That's where they gave me the radiation. That's where they put me in the psych unit. They tried to hold me against my will. They put me in radiation against my will, to give me high doses of radiation. They thought they'd take me out that way since the poisons weren't working, and putting me in a psych unit wasn't working. So I'm asking the FBI, step in, man. Get me home. Get me home. Get me to safety. I'm being targeted like a wild animal. I'm being hunted. Literally hunted. I'm literally being hunted every day in and day out. I have to stay in close proximity places so that they have cameras so that I'm not. They have even stores poisoning your foods, restaurants that they know you go to. They poison your food. They're tainting your food, your waters. They got poison gases over here where I'm at that burn your eyes, give you headaches, dry you out. They don't want you to get pregnant. They don't want you to have this spirit baby, this beautiful spiritual manifested child. They don't want that. So they're trying all kinds of poisons to make sure that they ruin your ovaries or your semen, or in every way possible. Okay? You have to watch your food. If somebody had keys to your door, to your house, change those locks. Change the locks. Like, they're doing everything evil possible to come back at you. So if they're going to use your emotions, I mean, you know what you've been through. Okay? All I could do is warn you. So to my divine feminines and my divine masculines, stay diligent. Okay? You're strong. You're a true warrior.